Welcome to the BMW i5 Touring. But before we get down to the nitty-gritty of the newest BMW i, please do us a favour, like, subscribe, comments. We massively appreciate it. Now, the question that I want to ask you is this. Would you prefer an electric estate car?
No.
Or a similarly sized SUV?
No. M3 Touring, that's what I'd like. M3 Touring.
So welcome to Challenge the Road M3 Touring. I'm still out driving. I have done how many miles now? 547 miles I've done in 4 days. And I've still got to do a few more to get the running done. But the reason I wanted to do this video, and I mustn't act too happy because I'm in the Touring, but I was looking at what's the EV alternative. Then I started looking at some videos and thinking, what are these people talking about? Then I started to look at values, and it's shocking. It's absolutely shocking. I thought, right, what's the alternative to an M3 Touring from an EV point of view? And you know, we've had the Porsche Taycan, Cross Turismo, etc. But this is a lot more practical, this M3 Touring. Oh, I've had some questions about the ride. So we're going, this is quite a bumpy road. I like this car at low speeds. I expect a lot of people are thinking, is it crashy? Is it? No, it's not really. This is all in comfort. I'm very happy on the road, really happy. So prices again, and you know, I've sort of changed the channel a bit to being really focused on real world values, because when I spoke with Jeff Buys Cars, he said, Richard, that's what you're good at, that's what you know, you've had so many cars, your knowledge is there. Well, I watched back and looking at the videos, they were saying the i5, it may be slightly bigger than this M3 Touring, but this M3 now is so big anyway. I feel like it is a 5 Series anyway. Depreciation, we've got to talk about that, because I was looking at it and thinking, hold on, they're a similar price. This car, I know we got a good deal on this. We got almost 20,000 off the price. And to tell the truth, I've started to do the video reviewing this car, and some of the extras it's got are really good, and I maybe wouldn't have thought of. And they weren't expensive. They're like a £200 odd option, and they're really good on this car. And I want to go through that and do a full review. It's going to be quite a long video. I think it's going to be half an hour, because there's a lot on this car to go through, and they're really good things, really good things. But this i5, I thought, is there a 3 Series EV Touring? Not really. The 5, as I say, the 3's really like the 5 now. The 5's almost like the 7, really, how big they are. And I thought, well, how much are they? So this one, now, if you bought it from BMW, it's 98,500. We paid 78, so a good saving. i5, it looks like they're about 110 to 120,000 new. I'm not saying that you would buy a new one, but if you did, that's how much they are. There are some big discounts on them as well. The car's been out about 9 months. So you think, well, you're going to pay, let's just say 90 to 100,000 pound for that car, and let's just say you've been driving it, oh, this is my speed thing, 9 months. Let's have a look. So it's 9 months old. You're in your nice i5 Touring with your 83 kilowatt battery. The Taycan was 93 kilowatts, so I'm going to go Touring. I'm not really going to go very far. And when they keep saying on the videos, oh, you might take it skiing, no, you won't. This is what you take skiing. This is what you take on a trip. You don't take, you know, an electric i5 Touring. So anyway, getting back, because now I'm starting to get angry, because when I look at the stuff and people saying this is great, this is good, and then I keep getting to the thing of, hold on, where's the value in this? Where's the value? Come on, tell me stuff. Nothing, right.
We're on there. Sets it off a treat. Now, it's nice to review an EV that's not an SUV. In fact, it's a saloon. The really exciting i5, though, comes next summer. They're going to do an i5 Touring. Yep, you heard it, an electric estate car. There are so few of those on the marketplace. I think they're going to sell like hotcakes. And I cannot wait to see that one.
Okay.
But this, let's live with this one for
have
now.
A look at that,
let's jump inside. Now, a little bit of...
9 months old. How much depreciation do you think? Have a think on it. It's 9 months old. Let's just say we've done 3,000 lovely, quiet electric miles. Actually, it's quite quiet in this car, actually, if this bottle doesn't stop rattling. Well, I'm looking at 50k. So 120,000 roughly new, 95 to 100 with a bit of discount, 50,000. So it's cost you 50,000 to run that car 3,000 miles for 9 months. 50,000. How many do you think are for sale? And I have to do this off the top of my head because I'm just trying to remember it all, but there's 77 for sale in 9 months. How many M3 Tourings are for sale? About 75. How long have they been out? Quite a while now. This is the second version, 4 years. So where does this car fit and where does it go? And why are people having them and selling them? Or they can't sell them because who the hell can keep having 50,000 depreciation in 9 months? You'd have been better off getting, no, I'm not going to say a 911, but you're better off getting something you could have hardly any depreciation on. This, it's just crazy. I can't get my head around it. And also, and this is where I start to get annoyed. Sorry about this. You know, you like it sometimes when I rant a bit, but the reason I've done this channel is because I hate BS. I hate people talking rubbish. And some of the times on this YouTube, obviously, I know they're being paid, you know, to do stuff, and there's certain YouTubers I watch and stuff, but you've got to take depreciation into a thing with a car. You have to. I don't care who you are. You can't go, this is great. I mean, I'm looking at, it's a new EV, it's an AMG, what's the special Mercedes Jeep thing? Oh, it's just lost. Anyway, 180,000 is coming out, full electric. If you're looking at doing like a residual value on that car, residual value is 60% after 2 years. So you're going to lose 100 grand, whatever it is, 80 grand, 100 in the first 2 years. Who can keep supporting it? Oh, G-Wagon, that was the one, the G-Wagon. So, but the G-Wagon always used to be a car that held its money reasonable, I thought, because it was quite desirable. But no one's going to want these EVs. And then another one, I was looking at Rolls Royces again. I said to you, I really want a Wraith, because it's petrol and it's got a lovely V12 and it's super smooth, and I really like that car. The Spectra's come out, EV. I'm looking at those, say 400,000. There's a second-hand one that's done like 2,000 miles. It's up for 250. Just lost 150,000. Then I think, I'm going to wait on these. These are going to be like, that's going to be 100 grand. Be a 100 grand car, unless they really lower the production down. Because who wants to sit in McDonald's in a Rolls Royce charging? No one does. Actually, I went through McDonald's in my Rolls. Yeah, I'm different, I suppose. I like going through the old drive-through. So these values are getting really important, and that's why I wanted to just do this sort of update, go for a drive video, and just think about what I'm doing, because you've seen me go full EV, hybrid, full EV, hybrid. This is full petrol. I feel really happy. Like I know where I am. And the big thing with anything in this life now, everything has to improve. Now, when I start hearing like home charging, it's not too bad, it's 13 hours and you'll be asleep and all that. No, I won't. I don't sleep for 13 hours. Some people are going to bed and then going back out. It won't even have fully charged. So the bigger battery they're doing, you won't even get a full charge. Also, if I go and fill up with fuel, it takes me 10 minutes. So 10 minutes has become 13 hours. What? Everything has to improve. And that's why, you know I took a lot of flack where people went, Richard, you don't like these EVs. I'm like, no, I'm just here because my business is and how I work is I want to improve things. And technology and everything is supposed to improve your lifestyle, your living standards, what you do, everything. You can't have, it's like saying, well, this phone I'm videoing on here now, I'll tell you what we do, we've got the new one, it's really good, Richard, but it's got everything, but it only lasts an hour and it takes 3 hours to charge. I'm going to go away, this one lasts all day and it's 30 minutes to charge. Oh, okay then. Oh, so you don't want the new one? No, I'm not going to charge it 4 times a day. What do you want? No, I'm not going backwards from where I am. Who goes backwards? No one goes backwards. But this is why I've gone back to petrol, is because the enhancement in EV is not there. it's not good enough. When does someone have to say it's not good enough? It's not good enough. I said to you, it needs to be an improvement. So an improvement needs to be under 10 minutes to get a full charge, 400 odd miles. And this, I'm getting like 400 miles to a tank. Anything reversing and that in this car, the cameras and everything are superb. Really good. Visibility, really good. I was worried coming from an X5 that I'd be too low down, but it's higher than the Taycan. The Taycan felt like I was on the floor. This feels like a really nice height. I'm not missing the X5. I know this video is about EV and M3 Touring, but I'm telling you now, I'm so happy in this car. I'm so happy back in petrol. I can just keep this car forever. It was always the car we wanted, wasn't it? M3 wagon. I had the Subaru Foresters, I've had the Subaru wagons. Something about a lovely estate car. Now, they say about electric, but these petrol cars are peak, aren't they? Peak engineering, peak everything. It's probably hardly any CO2. I mean, listen, well, there's nothing to listen to because it's so quiet. It's a beautiful car. Why did we have to do this poxy EV crap? I know this video probably won't get many views because they're trying to stall it, because they say, Richard, you're wrong, it's going to be EV. No, everyone's going to have massive depreciation because EV is not where it should be. I know the battery tech because I've got a solar company. I'm not stupid. I know what's going on. I know that lithium is going to go. It's going to be sodium batteries, and then there's even stuff on from sodium batteries because I have to look at it. That's what I'm doing. I'm selling loads of solar and battery tech, and I know what we're getting now is not what we should have, and we should have waited.
Kinda. Oh, I just immediately want to do some deep breathing and
Yeah,
start
that's
my
what I do when I'm
Pilates
charging
class.
my car for 20 hours
Probably
or
shouldn't
whatever
do
it
that in a
is.
driving seat, should I? Okay, so I'll give BMW credit. I like the sounds.
I really want to know the range and everything. Come
Maybe
on.
they're iconic to BMW. The Touring gets exactly the same hardware as the Saloon when it comes to charging and batteries. So that's 11 kilowatts of AC charging as standard with a 22 kilowatt option. There's 206 kilowatts of DC charging on offer, which means you could rapid charge in 26 to 30 minutes on a big enough
Where, though?
charger at
Where?
an average of 137 kilowatts from 10 to 80%. Now, it is all about averages, don't forget.
Yeah,
A
come
massive
on then.
peak is only good for marketing if the average falls away. Oh, and a flat to full on the average home charger is going to take you about 13 hours.
13 hours, okay.
But if you're careful,
That's good.
that 81.2 kilowatt hour battery should take you a long way. The Touring manages 342 miles
No
on the
way.
WLTP
No
cycle,
way.
so
Give me
you
that
should
car.
be looking at high 200s in real life,
High
which
200,
is
yeah.
useful, very
Mid
useful in
200s.
fact. For most people, you're probably only going to need to plug in once a week. Okay, so what do I think? Well, I think it's quite obvious, isn't it? Basically, the Touring and the Saloon are quite similar. So the question is, do you need the practicalities that the Touring
No, you
offers?
just need the
Do you
petrol
need to
M3
drive around
Touring.
with a
Come on,
boot full of
change
stuff?
it.
Maybe you do. Maybe you spend your week.
Because these are fantastic cars, and it's been difficult lately because I think, where'd you go? This is just awesome. The X5, I have kept the X5 just because I'm probably going to lose my license in this for doing 32 in a 30. I'd rather lose my license in this than the X5 anyway, and I'll probably have to get a chauffeur to drive the X5 to take me round while I serve a band because the world's gone mad. Heard the other day, a friend of mine messaged me, let's go up here, effortless power. You know, this is under 3 seconds to 60, this is crazy. My friend messaged, he said, Richard, I got a ticket. I said, what'd you get? He said, I got a ticket for doing 21 in a 20. 21? I said, you're joking. I said, come on, tell me. He said, no, Richard, 21 in a 20. World's gone mad. How do you get a ticket for 21 in a 20? But going back to this, the video was about an EV Touring. Just forget about it. Just get an M3 or whatever you can afford in a petrol engine. You'll be happy. I don't know if there's much in hybrid anyway in I love this car. That's a massive bump there. You feel it, but it's not crashy. It just feels nice. I'm just going to relax now. Let's turn everything down a bit. Go up into a high 8 gears. And this is where I love this car. I just cruise along. Just cruise along. Lovely day. It's a Sunday. Actually going to watch a football game today. I'm going to go and watch some football in London and come back. I was going to do a review on this today, but I won't have time now. But I'm going to take my time. I'm going to do a full review on this car. I've also got my daughter's first car. I've got that to do. I've got to try and video that Monday. It's tricky trying to juggle everything because the businesses are really busy. Like phones, I've never sold so many phones to businesses, and VoIP and digital stuff. It's just really good, and the team I've got are just right on it at the moment. We are like peak technology. So anyway, buy an M3 Touring, you'll be very happy. If you're going to get an EV Touring, be very careful. Very careful. Do not buy a new one. If it's lost 50,000 in 9 months, God knows where it's going to be. I did look at the saloons. The saloons on a 22 are 30,000, so you've still got another 20 to go. So a 3-year-old 100,000 EV Touring is going to be 30,000 after 3 years, so be careful. M3 Touring, you get a good discount on one. I think you're probably going to be in the losing, like to think, maybe lose 20k on this over 3 years. So you got 20k or 70k. Stop beeping me. So yeah, get the M3 Touring, enjoy petrol. I'm sure you won't save 50,000 in EV charging against petrol, because this engine's really good. You know, I'm quite happy. I actually got 38 miles per gallon from Wales, which I think was pretty good. I know obviously if you're charging at home and you're off peak, it's lower, but just remember off peak doesn't last 13 hours, so you'll be in peak charging your car. It's beeping at me again. I quite like the beep, sounds okay. So yeah, I might do a few more of these videos like this, but look, obviously I'm limited at the moment to speed, but ooh, it's got some power this. Oh, 0 to 63 on the EV it's 6 seconds. So there you go, you're sold. Please like, share, subscribe. See you again soon.